Hello, hello friends, grocery haul time. I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. I did order pickup, and I'm watching to make sure that's not it coming out now. We got a really big weekend. We got extra kiddo going to be with us. The kids are all going to be home. It's a 4-day weekend from school, lots of food. Also, I realized something that, I was only doing Sam's Club about once a month in general because it's kind of the farthest point from our house as far as groceries go. Well, I fast forwarded through and realized if I'm only getting groceries every 2 weeks, I don't want to go to Sam's Club every other time. We don't need stuff from there that much. So it's probably going to be like once every 2 months that we go to Sam's Club now, which also meant stocking up more. Sorry, I keep watching because my Walmart order is not huge, but I ordered a mattress. And you'd think I'll notice it when they bring it out, but either way, it is something that I am definitely keeping an eye out because I want to be able to jump out and help get that loaded. So you're gonna see a Walmart truck actually roll behind me here in a second. I don't know. I've been trying to sort this out. Again, since we don't get groceries as often now, Sam's Club is... There's points where I've started to question, do we really need to go there anymore? There are things we get from there that I'm weirdly not finding anywhere else, or what I am finding is such a smaller size, and the price is almost exactly what the price is at Sam's Club for twice the amount. And there's just enough of that stuff, not to mention like the lunch meat. Shawn prefers the lunch meat from Sam's Club, and I don't disagree. The Costco stuff changed a little while back. It went from oval to this square-shaped meat that is clearly more heavily processed now. Started getting really slimy. It was gross. The Walmart lunch meat is heavily processed and has higher sodium content. So the Sam's Club is just been working the best for us. Not to mention a few other things. So you can't see, I did already pick up the Sam's Club. What you can see is this rainbow blanket right here. This probably will not be in the video here shortly when I show you guys everything. It is 78 pounds, or 87 pounds, I don't remember now, of Hamburger. You can buy it by the case through the app. So there is that. I gotta go. And just like that, here I am at home with everything I got. Which, guys, I gotta tell you, for the price I paid for all this, which I'll tell you at the end, it doesn't actually look or feel like that much. But, so that means, guys, and I know I said I didn't order pickup after saying I wasn't going to anymore, but it was necessity. I'm gonna have to go back through our order and make sure we actually got everything. And I'm also realizing I kind of buried some stuff you can't even see. 2 boxes of the Red Baron mini pizzas for the kids, a Stouffer's lasagna. Quick, easy, but yet hot meal. We do have some cooler days finally coming soon. Today is the upper 80s. Guys, we are a solid week and a half into October right now. So, yeah, these temperatures are just odd. In fact, I guess we're close to meeting or breaking a record set in 1924 or something. So there's that. A box of the cordon bleu stuffed chicken breasts. I thought we still had 1 or 2 left in the freezer, and I went to make it and found out we did not. So I grabbed one of those, thing of the Totino's combination pizza rolls, meatballs, these southern style chicken bites. And in my mind, that one bag was going to go ahead and create an entire meal for everybody. And then I picked it up and went, that's not going to feed everybody. So we'll see how that works. Bag of the Just Bare lightly breaded chicken breast bites. We do have several things of the lunch meat. I mentioned that this is the one that Shawn prefers, and overall everybody prefers this one more. So we got 2 of the honey roasted turkey, 2 oven roasted turkey, 2 rotisserie chicken, 1 thing of salami. I know the kids would eat more if I bought more salami, but it all adds up so much. So I try to hedge things where I can. Thing of a 4 count of Kleenexes. Normally I would get a 6 or an 8 count. I thought I placed it for 2, but I'm pretty sure I only placed it for 1 because I remember thinking I should order 2, but I don't remember changing it. Bag of mini carrots. Finally needed to get more of those again. Bag of sweet potatoes. 2 things of cotton candy grapes. 2 24-count hot dogs. 2-pack of the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That is to go with the meatballs. I do have enough grape jelly on hand, so we did not need to get more of that. Back here, I grabbed 3 boxes of the Glow-Gurts. Guys, it's because it's the Monsters, the cereal, I don't know, characters, whatever. The package is glow in the dark, and yeah, so it's just regular Go-Gurts is all it is, just with Monster packaging. 3 of them though, so we can throw 1 box in the freezer, because a couple of kids have been requesting frozen Go-Gurts, and then the rest of them eat them quick enough lately that we got the 2 just to have. 1 gallon of regular dairy milk, since that is all we tend to go through. I've got a thing of vanilla, almond creamer, 3 of the sweet and creamy, and 3 of the caramel, all for coffee creamers. I do have 2 things of almond milk, just the unsweetened vanilla down here. Really quick, I've got 4 tubes of the Jimmy Dean ground sausage. That is so that I can throw 2 in the freezer and 2 to have to make biscuits and gravy here in the next week. Because, as I mentioned before, guys, since I'm only getting groceries every 2 weeks, it is throwing off when I'm actually going to Sam's Club, and does mean that when I go, I need to stock up a little bit differently based on time frames. As we're moving into cooler weather, biscuits and gravy is something that has been asked for a few times, and we're just waiting till it's cool enough to run the oven long enough to make all those homemade biscuits. 1 thing of the Black Label thick cut bacon. I tried some bacon from Aldi recently, and it was some of the blandest, grossest stuff. If that was somebody's first introduction to bacon, I can see why some people don't like it. So I had to get some of that just to make up for it. Spinach artichoke dip. I think I was getting hungry when I was ordering stuff. 2 2-packs of the Land O'Lakes butter. When we get these at Sam's Club, the tubs are smaller than the tubs we can get at Walmart. But I'm able to get it there at least. So that's why I get 4 when I do that. Back here, since I'm kind of jumping around, we completely ran our snack basket empty. So I got to restock that for the kids. I've got some of the fig bars. I went ahead and got the Ritz Handy Snacks. I don't know the last time we bought those, but I went ahead and got them for the kids, as well as the Belvita chocolate sandwiches, a box of the gallon freezer bags, Cheez-Its. Down below there is a case of Waterloo hiding. That was what I'd mentioned that I had accidentally hid. Box of Goldfish, some veggie puffs. The kids can no longer complain that we are out of snack foods. 3-pack of the Mott's, no sugar added applesauce. That actually is nice to go with meals sometimes too, just a change up from solid apples. The Outback Barbecue Good Crisp chips. I had ordered the sour cream and onion. They subbed those out. That was actually the only substitution, so I was pretty happy with that. 2-pack of Pace medium salsa. Used to be you could get the mild through Sam's Club, but I've only been able to get medium lately, which is fine, because when I put it with chicken and stuff in the crock pot, it cooks down enough that it's actually not too spicy. I feel like it gives it enough flavor versus a mild may not actually give it much at all. 2 things of the mild taco sauce though. Jar, guys, this, you can laugh at me. Our house loves pickles, but we're very picky about ingredients because so many companies either use high fructose corn syrup, there you go, or polysorbate 80, both of which, the polysorbate especially, we just avoid. And I was digging through ingredients. It's actually hard to find the ingredients online on Walmart's website for certain items, pickles being one of them, and I couldn't get the decent quality ones from Sam's Club, so I must have bought those at Costco last time. Anyhow, I thought this jar was going to be like twice the size. Clearly, I was wrong. Thing of coffee filters, 2 packages of cheese slices, 4 blocks of cheese. We have been getting the Tillamook cheddar from Costco on occasion just to kind of fill a gap when we run out of this and are not going back to Sam's Club just yet. I do have a bottle of the Mrs. T's Classic Sweet and Sour Mix. And then Guys, it got set here, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is the case of Hamburger, and I'm not going to be able to slide it very well. Let me see. If I can get down here, I can show you guys. 78.9 pounds of Hamburger. So, that's what's in there. Whew. Guys, that's a lot. I also did not stop and think about the fact that with almost 80 pounds of Hamburger, I don't have room in either of the refrigerators for it, which means I have to hurry up and process it all right now and get it into the freezer. So I better get that done. I'll run through totals with you in just a second. What a crazy life I live. Guys, it is the next day. I actually was going to record the closeout for the grocery haul right away. I was running minute to minute on everything. I had that entire case of almost 80 pounds of Hamburger to process, basically dividing it up into freezer bags and putting it in the freezer, writing labels on everything before I had to get to the next appointment. And it was pretty nonstop, but I actually had a speaking engagement last night. I was asked to be on a panel for an incoming group of foster parents that are going through training, and had a blast doing that. But by the time I got home, it was late and I basically had to wrap up my day. So I didn't get the closeout done. So I'm hurrying up and doing it now the next day. But when I went to Sam's Club yesterday, guys, I actually couldn't even log into the app. I couldn't get the app to load at all. I had to walk up to the door, show them that it won't even load, so I can't check in. They pulled it up, they brought my order out to me. Today now, I still can't get it to load properly. The screen will come up, but I cannot get into my purchase history. So I'm kind of winging things just slightly. This week's grocery totals, because of that Hamburger, are clearly much higher. I spent right over 80, it was like $80.12 for just the grocery portion. That does not include the mattress. That was $88 and change. But that doesn't count as groceries. So that was the Walmart portion. The Sam's Club portion, but see, here's the math I got to do. When I checked out, the total was like $807 and change. That was estimating the case of Hamburger to be right about $374, I think is what the website said, $371. But I was able to do the math because I know what the per pound price was. And with the per pound price, knowing what was printed on the box as far as the total weight, I know that that box cost us $345.56. So it was less than what it was estimated at, which is always nice. That means it was like $30 cheaper. But yeah, so that's added in. It's a kind of a one-time expense because it's going to be a long time before we have to buy a Hamburger again. So obviously we did spend more. If I hadn't bought all of that Hamburger, you could take that 300 and whatever off of the grand total of 807. You see what's happening, guys. It's a lot of reverse engineering and math Olympics that are not crazy complicated to figure out, but I don't have the exact numbers because I can't get into the app to find it. I do, however, have to run to Costco today after a different appointment to grab eggs and rice. We don't actually need much. That's why we did the Sam's Club visit this week. But we do need more rice, and we are going through so many eggs at this point. But that is what it is. Anyhow, that's what I've got, guys. I'm sorry it wasn't more of a conclusive total. If you want to like just add all the food up together, clearly with Costco added in, it's going to be like $1,000. But if you remove the Hamburger, which you can and can't do because it's part of our groceries. You guys get what I'm saying. It's already a long day and it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Anyhow, I really hope you guys are having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.